show works is I'm going to invite to the stage a panel of pathological lies. I'm going to display some words up here on the screen. They are true and they are real words. However, they're not used in an everyday conversation. Each person on the panel will stand up, they will give their definition of that word, and it's up to you, the audience, to determine who is telling the truth and who is lying. Right, would you like to meet the panel? Yes?
Yes!
Yes! Right, first up, here's one of your Pacific entertainers. You will see him in tonight's show called Cinematastic. Please welcome to the stage, Jono!
Oh, yeah!
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Oh, good day, sorry. Good day, that's right. How are you, John?
I'm excellent.
You're excellent, excellent. That's great, well, thank you for joining us, John. Right, next up on the panel, you'll see him later on during the cruise, actually tomorrow night. He's a very funny man, a wonderful man, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for Ivor Richards.
Afternoon.
G'day.
That's it. It's lovely to be here, that's what it says in the contract. And I've never lied in my life, ladies and gentlemen, I thought I'd tell you that. I'm looking honest, still looking honest, have we got an honest face? My brother says to me, he said, I'm a bigger liar than you, I said, prove it. He said, I swam up Niagara Falls. I said, I know, I saw you. He was in good jokes this afternoon. Thank you. Hello, John. Hi.
Welcome to the stage, Ivor. How are you, Ivor?
I'm fine, mate, lovely.
You're lovely, excellent. Right, next up on the stage, you're going to see him tonight, Team 45 in the Terraces for a sit-down comedy club. It's a comedian. He comes to you all the way from Australia. His name is Mark McConnell. Excellent. How are you doing, Mark?
Good mate, yourself, Adam?
Oh, sweet as.
Sweet as babe.
Sweet as, very, that's right. Excellent. One more person on the panel. He's a little bit shy, so you do need to make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for your cruise director, Wooly Lee.
I used to be a kid's entertainer. Fantastic.
Why didn't I get a clipboard? You get a clipboard,
I want to get a clipboard.
The reason I've got a clipboard is because I don't lie, and I've been on Wikipedia, I've been on Google, I've been on Bing, I've been on Yahoo, and I've got all the proper reasons. And
There's a lot of things to be on, mate.
It is. At least I'm not on the websites you're on. Who's the comedian?
Who looks happier?
You say DNA, would that be the National Dyslexic Association?
What about National Aeronautical and Space Administration?
Yeah. That one as well.
What about Sandman Puckwing, go get it, and Miss Antish, go. That's the Welsh village. Thank you very much.
That's their PG.
Hey, hang on a minute. Stand beside him again. There you go.
There we go. That was up for the ball.
Two pods and a pea.
Anyway.
You just shout this because you want to get another one.
Yeah. Who uses telephones to text their friends or text their daughters or their sons? Yeah. Okay, so does anybody use like text speak, like LOL? Yeah? Lots of love. Yes? Or laugh out loud. And you've also got OMG. You use that a lot then, don't you, John? OMG.
Oh, man.
Which is, oh my god. And then you got WTF. Welcome to Facebook. So we've got all these acronyms that people are using on telephones and they're sending messages to people. So anyway, Tit Up is... Does anybody watch The Simpsons? Yes, you watch Simpsons. Has anybody heard of The Simpsons? Oh, thank goodness for that. Well, The Simpsons is a well-known American cartoon. It's been around for donkey's years, and they're currently on season 23. Now, this first came up in season 21, episode 7 of The Simpsons. When The Simpsons first came out, Bart Simpson was always saying, "Cowabunga," or "Eat my shorts." Okay? Now, in this episode of The Simpsons, Bart Simpson sent his sister, Lisa, a text message, and all it said, "Tit up on it," which means, tell it to the underpants. Tit up. It's a new text speak which is getting used by teenagers in America. Tit up. Mark, you're not down with it, man. You're not down with the kids.
Thank God for that.
Tit up.
Tit up. Tell it to the underpants.
Tell it to the underpants.
Thank you very much, Lily Lee. Tell it to the underpants. Tit up. John. Jono. Tit up.
Ladies and gentlemen, who here has been to Outer Mongolia?
I was there last week on a day trip. Fantastic.
I hear the weather's lovely. That guy has. Have you? No, he's lying. He's completely lying. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. I also haven't been to Outer Mongolia. However, I did see a Discovery Channel about Outer Mongolia. They have these giant huts that they make out of wood and leather, and they build them. They're larger than this stage. They get everyone from that whole community in there. They all sleep in there for body warmth. Obviously, it's going to pong a little bit. They've got a fire in the middle. They need some ventilation. They have a huge hole at the top where all the branches come together, and then they have a huge space, and then they have this very, very hard piece of leather.
Thank you, John. Ivor.
This is the last one, isn't it? Right. Ooh, tit up. Says it itself here, doesn't it? It's the brasher was invented by Otto Titsling. Tube and brasher, stop and flop 'em. Actually, my mother used to say this, I can't even say it, my mother, alright, yeah, my mother used to say this to me when I was a kid, she'd say, "Tit up and eat your dinner." My first job after the circus, I was a professional horse whisperer, ladies and gentlemen. I used to whisper in the horse's ears, I used to go,
It takes my horse hair to do that.
Look, oh, that one, okay. Good on you, mate, good on you. I held back with it there for a minute. Excuse me, love, was that your husband? Was that your first choice? Isn't it? Good on you, mate, I won't pick on you. Yeah, horse whispering. I always remember I used to whisper. We had a horse, and I used to whisper. It was a racing horse. I whispered in his ear, I said, "If you don't win this race, you're going to be horse meat." And he didn't win. So anyway, what we did, I went like a lead balloon, didn't I? My sister, she was a professional jockey, 6'4", and big pair of. Anyway, she used to. She didn't do very well on the track, so she went on the pony jumps. She didn't got the gold, but she got a silver with a horse called Bona. And Bona and her basically the dressage, as you know, although you do that, when you do that one, the 30 degree, okay, with the fanning handbag, got the Susan think I'm an order, a big tattoo down there, he's lost his arm, he's put a needle in it, and they got a book being Winnie the Pooh as he's going on the horse, basically, alright, as you go on the horse, it's basically that tit up, tip down, tit up, tip down, tit up, tip down. Keep the back nice and straight, tit up, tip down. You see the tits and up and down, where she shouldn't think going on that to get the points. And she fails, anyway, there we go. Well, tit up is the motion of a horse going up and down like that, okay?
Thank you very much, Ivor. I can't follow that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mark McConville.
Oh, come on, round of applause for Ivan Richards and his dancing. Okay. Dinner, right. I've actually been this at one point in my life. Now, I'll tell you a story. When I was a kid, actually, I was growing up in Sydney. I was about 10 years old. My man had an amazing job. He was a security guard at the international airport in Sydney. His job was just to walk around a jumbo jet, making sure nobody was touching him, right? Late 70s. Sounded good to me as a kid, you know, wanted to go to work with the old man. 6 months it takes me to get in there, right? So I'm finally in there, I'm underneath this jumbo jet, walking around, you know. And, but you're never satisfied as a kid, are you? You know, get given chocolate, wanted vanilla, get given a scooter, wanted a bike. Where did I want to be? In the cockpit. Made sense to me, right? So I said to him, you know, take me to the cockpit, take me to the cockpit. And he goes, the next word out of your mouth, he goes, I'll take you to the cockpit, but if you touch it again, I will shoot you. Now I'm 10, he's got a gun. I don't actually know that he can't, right? So he takes me up to the cockpit and pumps up the seats. I can look out the window, right? So I'm only a little fella, I'm 10 years old. I'm looking at the international airport. This building is right in front of me, right? But I'm 10, I'm pretending to fly this plane, Echo down to Foxtrot, coming in a taxi, all that stuff. Then the old man says this to me, I'll never forget it. So can I leave you alone up here? Do you promise not to touch anything? I'm 10, right? Touching stuff's what you're doing when you're 10. He walks out, leaves me alone up there, right? And I'm checking everything out, lights are on, gauges are lit up, it's humming, or park or neutral, whatever they're doing. And I've looked out the windscreen and the building that I'm looking at has gone from there to there. Right? And I start freaking out, I'm losing, I'm looking around and I haven't been bumped, tweaked, touched anything. I've looked at the windscreen, the building's gone. Right? I've gone from looking at the main terminal to a runways around me. This jumbo jet has swung around, I'm at the controls, freaking out, I don't mind telling you. Right? I'm looking outside, all I could see outside was from outside, all you could see inside was me giving it. I've lost it, right? I'm racing around upstairs trying to find the stairs to get down into the main cabin, right? I'm racing down the stairs, I'm so emotional, right? I'm crying, I'm screaming, I'm dribbling. I've gone, tit up, down the stairs, right? I've landed on the floor of this jumbo jet, right? This crying, dribbling, screaming 10-year-old, and there's my old man, sitting 3 seats away, giggling his ass off, trying to explain to me that there's a truck attached to the front wheels taking it around the corner to get it washed. There's actually a term that is used when it comes to cats, right? Now, I like cats, I'm not a cat, right? I like dogs, right? I'm a dog type of guy, I love dogs. I don't lick them in the nuts, by the way, but I like dogs, right? And I was co-owner of a cat, right? I was living with this girl about 3 or 4 years ago, and I was co-owner of a cat, right? Now, I used to get in trouble, right, because I used to call the cat, right? That was my thing, you know, the cat's on my car, the cat's in the office, the cat's in the microwave. Never happy about that last one. And my girlfriend used to get up to me all the time. She used to say this, you do realise that he has got a name. The cat has got a name. You know what the cat's name was? Mister. Mr. Pain in the ass, Mr. Hair everywhere, Mr. Annoy me and I'll shoot you. So she goes away from... No, I think they're with me. I'm going to call it early. I'm going to call it early, they're with me.
Right, Mark. Mark says that tit up is a term used when a cat is drinking milk. A round of applause, please.
Spoke too early.
And Willie says that tit up is an acronym and it stands for Talent to the Underpants. Round of applause, please.
Oh, come on. Oh, you're not really going with that, are you? Come on. Talent to the underpants.
Talent to the Underpants.
What talent to the unbelievable penis. Girls on the back going, yeah!
There were some people who didn't vote.
No, there's not.
Clap all the people that are bored.
Clap all the people that couldn't care less. That's the Australian way right there, isn't it?
Right, let's find out let's see who's telling the truth. Will the person telling the truth please stand up?
Now, honestly, tell it to the underpants, really? Is that what you're talking about?
Send the text at the end.
10:45 tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Terraces Lounge, thanks.
7:30 tomorrow, 9:30 in there.
7:30 and 9:30 tonight in here on this stage.
From behind. No, you gotta get the back because you do a lot of pirouettes, don't you?
Did they actually realise which one was telling the truth there?
No.
It was me, most of the horse.
Set up the up and down motion of riding a horse.
Go!